What is up, YouTube? Today we're back with another Guild War banger, and we are fighting against Winter, who are currently, I think, rank 4, I think. Previous Hall of Fames in the global server, or yeah, global? Asia. I don't know, one of the two. They're Chinese guild. Anyways, last video was a little bit out of the ordinary. Unfortunately, we may or may not have just woken up and trolled and had to take a shit, and a lot of things weren't going my way. But we're back to regular, normal, scheduled programming. So as you guys know what to do, like, comment for the algorithm, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the first attack. Okay, so for our first attack, we're hitting this person. Top team, I'm going to be going with Frida on the bird's eye view to generate souls from my Ludwig. I'm going to leave my Briar in the front so I can soul burn S3 on Elegant Candle. You do want to be running like a DPS build just so that you can put some fluff damage onto the enemy team. You don't really want to be on like an F build, I guess you could say. But one thing to notice as well, though, is the Candle already is... It does require effectiveness technically because the artifact is like a separate check, right? Your soul burn ignore ER is not going to be for like, let's say the Arunca has ER, you're not going to land if you don't have an F ring, even if you soul burn, because the artifact has to go through the effectiveness check. So you're going to want to swap to an effectiveness ring just for the record. And then I'm going to be going with Ludwig, who's going to be on Destro, or sorry, Speed, Torrent on Caladra. You don't need to run Book because Frida already generates the souls for you, so you can just soul burn S2 into S3, and then it's, you know, pretty free. Bottom team, you're going to be going with Hand Guy here, who's going to be on Sweet Miracle. We're going to just swap this to Defense Boots to make it easy for you. And then Ilinav's going to be on a Protection set. Just for the sake of the video, I will swap this to an HP boot because otherwise I think if my guild watches it back, they're not going to be very happy with me. So we're going to put HP boots on instead of speed boots. So we're on Prot Aureus on Ilanav so that we can stop the pen damage from the Morts. And then Flan's going to be on immunity on Bloodstone on Destro. So yeah, it should be okay. And let's go right ahead.
The water slide is this way. Look at all these visitors. Let's show them a fantastic time.
Let's
Did I
go.
hold you up too long? Me, the witch? No, the witch is you.
You mediocrity. You couldn't
Kill this. And kill this.
This way's more fun.
Okay. Super fast and clean R1 onto the R2.
You outlived your usefulness.
Let's see if it's an Abyssal Crown because I don't know the artifact. It is Abyssal Crown. Okay, so good thing we did have. It is a good thing that we had immunity on Flan. Getting stunned is obviously not ideal. I'm gonna S3 here just because Mort and FCC are gonna take the turn after. And since the Mort goes before the FCC, it's okay to press S3. Obviously, FCC could take out my immunities and be kind of annoying, but hopefully not. So I'm gonna want to either S1 or S3. I'm kind of down to S1 this drag Flan. Kind of want to get the Harsteady out of the game as soon as possible.
I will lend you my strength.
Okay, we S3.
Finally, scoot out of here. An enticing lure. We'll always be reliable.
Hopefully a defense break here. Nice.
I will be. No.
Hopefully no strip. Okay. S1.
Do not surrender.
I will throw an S3 here.
The promises of this spear will not be.
If it crits, it kills, surely. Okay, not enough. More counters. All good.
Why are you
S1 with Flan. Keep our evasion up, even though nothing's really going to be hitting, but all good. Okay.
Which of my powers would you like to
It's 3F, right? 3F means I can probably kill this pretty quick.
see?
It's S2. Strip the barrier off.
I will not give in to despair. Now,
Another counter from 3F.
but I'm still on vacation.
S1 can't be countered, so that's fine, I guess. Kind of just want that attack
All
buff
I
back
have
from
is the map
Hangai.
in front of me.
Make my life easier. Is this a waste of damage? It kind of is. If I S1 into this, it's kind of a waste of damage. I'll just go in the mid.
Kindly, I told you. This is mine. Hear my voice. It's up to you.
Another counter?
Those who
Okay.
fear should
Let's
fear.
S3 for attack buff on Flan.
Unnatural beings will get no mercy from me.
You really have no tact. You don't realize
Kill off Mort.
I've got you in the palm of my hand.
So,
S1.
it's a bit of a
Okay.
Future of the
Finish it
wind.
off. Okay. Good and clean round 1. And we will move over to round numero 2. Okay, so for our second attack, we're hitting this dude. I'm scouted. It's lifesteal Renax, so I'm just gonna assume he's not lifesteal and 325. So I'm gonna go with 316 Luna. Just release imprint so that my Strays and Ludwig have more damage. I will be going with Ludwig, who's going to be on 260, and I'm going to be on Tagahel Ancient Book to just basically just kill everything off. And it's not Rocket Punch, so I can't die in one hit on a counter. Then I'll be going with Strays, who's going to be on S3 to just kill off the Arunka, since BBK and Renak will be dead. And then she's obviously the highest HP, and we don't know the artifact, so I'm assuming it could be Holy Sack. So utilizing his extra turn could be pretty cool. I want to see him in action in Guild Wars since I haven't been able to use him in a while. Where's my 12% EE, by the way? Rack. Anyways, bottom team, we're going to be going with Sea Phantom Politis, Unseen Observer, just a little bit of bulk, some F. And then Dragonbite Senya is going to be on Bastion Upper Lucia. The reason why you go Bastion over Holy Sacrifice is because you can stack more gear score with triple HP set. And obviously you get a really, really fucking fat barrier with 27%. So you have a ton of HP to go through. Then Janua, you're going to want to make sure that you are on Symbol of Unity so that you can hit through Rampage on the Abyssal Euphine, because obviously she gets 20% evasion, and obviously Flank can dodge, so on and so forth. And that's 100 crit, by the way. And yeah, it should be pretty smooth sailing, and yeah, so let's go right ahead.
Time to end our twisted fate.
Let me just grab a screenshot so people know. Screenshot L9 316 Luna.
Above all, a sharpened spear.
Because this looks like a pretty free Luna clear if it's not Secret Art, so
Now who's up for
S1, can't die on a counter.
First come, first serve.
Okay,
Now that
S3.
you worthlessly starstruck? Shouldn't you return to nothingness?
Okay, another counter. Maybe I die. Yep. Get our Benimaru to S3. Sorry, not Benimaru. Strays. And no artifact proc again. No artifact proc. Could be unmaxed Holy Sacrifice. Let me see. 300 SPP. 300 SPP. Okay, I'm just gonna S3.
Life is full of suffering.
Pretty slow, pretty slow Payra, I think. Is this, yeah, okay.
You trying to start something?
Counter.
can do it too.
Lifesteal.
How's this, you arrogant punk?
I see Noble Oath Arunka. Is it actually? No way.
I'll bring it roaring back to life. Assist me. Really now? There's no use fighting it.
Did we, was there actually? Let me see. Okay.
Shall we dance?
We will S1 this, since she has no more. She's only 50-50 evasion.
I vow my life
Drop an
to
S3 on her head to kill her.
make this moment unforgettable.
Okay.
Hey,
S1. Hopefully we hit. She's 70% evasion, so makes it a 50-50 since I'm on symbol. Miss. It's all good. Dual attack. Kill. Beautiful. Nice. Second one all done. Moving on to our last one of the day. Okay, so for our third and final attack, I'm going to be hitting Peyra, Euphine, and Emeru. So I'm going to go in with Defense Hippolytus on Unseen Observer. I'll be going with Dragon Bride Senya on Bastion of Perlucia. So again, for the immunity and the barrier, something that I kind of mentioned in the previous attack. And then Janua is going to be on Symbol of Unity again, so that when they have Rampage, I can hit and I can kill. On the bottom team, it's going to be... It looked like a slow-ish Renak. Not super fast, so hopefully I don't get baited. I'm going 307 Renak top speed, Bird's Eye View to generate souls for BBK. I'll be putting Briar in the front so I can soul burn for free, and I'm running Renewed Will so that I have a 100% chance to increase BBK by an additional 15%. So we're looking at basically like a 45% CR push on S3, right? And this is basically 100. So really simple for BBK. And we're going to be going with the Destro, Torrent, BBK on Portraits. I damage calculated to see if maybe Sword of Summer Twilight would do a little bit more damage, but it does look like that the Portrait will do more, so we're going to be going with Portrait. And yeah, the only way I really lose the bottom is if I literally hit 0 defense breaks. And if that happens, it's not my fault. So let's go right ahead. Okay.
With me backing you up, losing ain't an option.
This one.
Why not? Don't be nervous.
The odyssey of your life was meant to bring you here.
Let's not do this, huh?
Go on Emeru here since I have immunity. I have 100% hit on her. Yuffie can proc my Janua, so it's kind of whatever. That's one.
I vow to love you like I promised.
41.6k Senya S3 should kill. It could be Holy Sack. I mean, I don't think I have artifact information. Oh, never mind. Cool. Tooth Peyra. We S1. Miss, but surely I don't miss the second swipe. Okay, we missed. All good. SPP will finish.
Be careful not to get a sunburn.
That's like a 255 Renak.
I present
Yeah, it's like a 255 Renak. It's pretty slow.
the world's finest water park.
Stay alert. No matter the foe, you will all disappear from my sight.
Got countered. It's fine.
Let us begin.
Landed every defense break. We're
None can
chilling.
escape. This blade desires blood.
GG. Easy cleave.
What's that? Why am I...
Alright, so that's gonna do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know it was pretty much just like all cleaving for the most part. But yeah, and hopefully you guys understand, because you know, I'm on I'm on what do you call it? Like supervision, block watch? I don't know. Whatever the right terminology is. But as always, drop a like, comment for the algorithm, subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe comment like Paladia don't kick thick, you know? Sounds good. Bye.